Okay, so talking about the new Avatar, I have a problem with Jake Sully and Neytiri and what they did at the end there. So, just in the sense of he was a human first before he was an Avatar, of course, so he had all
Oh
these
yeah.
experiences before even becoming a tribal, person, going back to the tribes at least. So,
Yep.
like, in that sense, once Spider was captured, the Pandora's box was already opened in the fact that humans now know that it's possible for humans to survive in the environment with non-technological purposes or non-technological routes that led them to that. So
Yes.
the fact that that is the case, well, then that means it doesn't matter. There's only a finite amount of space on a planet, and they have clearly an abundant amount
yeah.
of resources because they're sending it miles into space. And
Oh,
which,
it's gonna happen. They're gonna figure it out.
oh, exactly. And let alone that, though, just the fact that, like, okay, so if you could put two and two together, then there's no reason to Spider dying. Yeah, it might delay the process, but it wouldn't inherently stop the process. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
I mean, he's a big part of the series, so like, thankfully they didn't do.
oh
what they were
yeah.
gonna
Now
do.
the reason I say that is because now they already traumatized Spider crazy. He's still a teenager, and literally both his mom and his dad, yeah, they're surrogates, but they were literally about to kill him, and he understood that. He's like, "Do you love me?" I'm like, "Oh my god, this kid's he's cooked." And the reason I say that is because
Yeah, dude.
I could easily see him becoming the main villain for the rest of Avatar, and I'm talking being the worse villain than even like the way the humans are portrayed right now. I
Oh,
can
he's
see
going
him.
to be.
Yeah, he's so gonna be the main
Because
antithesis.
my next point actually goes into that a little bit, Khalees. So to tag in there a little bit,
Mhm.
the fucking Colonel in his own avatar form finally enjoying a little bit of the lifestyle of being an avatar.
Oh yeah,
Like,
he's
he
loving
met
Yewa
the
now.
fire later.
He got
dude.
some
He's
Yewa
loving the
put. He
power.
loving it now.
He's loving, yeah, dude. He's loving the freedom, dude. He's even actually getting in tune with a little bit of the nature and everything that they had to offer. You saw at the end of the movie, like him getting dressed up in the paint, dude. I did not think we were gonna see him do that for a minute.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
the fact that he did that for her was a really good indication of where it's going to lead, and the fact that he was somewhat kind of forming a bond with Spider at the end, and
Mhm.
Jake doing that I feel like if he turns, the Colonel is now going to have to probably help Jake because of the way they
Yep.
were communicating at the end of that movie to
Yup.
help get Spider to relax, because he is going to turn into something, and to tie in this.
Oh, your mic cut out.
Sorry, I stepped out too far.
Oh.
For Kitty putting what's her name, the fire chick, to her knees
Oh,
with
yeah.
her own the hair to hair situation after we saw her body everyone else in the movie, and Kitty made her look
Kneel.
insufficient, like
Made her
kneel
scared.
to her pretty
I'm telling you,
much.
it almost
Dude.
looked like she saw Yewa through her and was just like, or she saw that what she truly is and was just like, "Oh my god, what are you?" She was like
Something
scared.
along the lines of that, but I also think that she accidentally created a monster within Spider. Like, Spider is going to be a lot stronger than everyone realized, because Kitty is all fucking powerful.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
she
yeah,
is
yeah,
literally a child of Awa. She has no surrogate father. She was born of Grace's soul dying through the crossover, and that is it.
Yep. No, she's the most powerful person in all of Avatar by far.
And right now that we've seen, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, once Spider gets a hold of his capabilities, like it's gonna be him and Kitty. It's gonna have to be. No one else can take on what he's probably going to turn into.
Exactly, and that's why I think he's going to definitely become the main antithesis, because, first of all, there's a little love story going on there, so why not make the lovers go at each other's throats? There we go. Perfect,
Like
you know what I'm
they did
saying?
in the original. It's kind of like one of them 360 rotator rounds.
Dude, it's basically
You know
the
what
new
I mean?
Star Wars. I hate to say it, but it's basically the new Star Wars, you know?
Kind of, sort of.
Rey and Kylo.
Neytiri and Jake really went at each other, and like if the seed of Awa didn't land on that arrow, Jake was dead.
Oh,
She
yeah,
would've
yeah.
Shot him cold.
No, for sure. I'm more so thinking of, like, their children, Spider, or, well, quote-unquote children, you know, raising them more so, but just, like,
Yeah.
Spider and, I always forget her name. What's her name?
Kitty.
Kitty, yeah, Spider and Kitty. That's, like, Kylo and Rey right there. If they
Pretty
go down
much.
that route, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing: Spider's not evil. Like, he wasn't born like Kylo Ren to be evil. Fucking,
No, but now he's traumatized. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like, right now, he doesn't really feel like he's wanted anywhere. The humans are
I just-
experimenting on him, and the Na'vi
Yeah.
are borderline trying to kill him half the time, you know. So it's like
that's one of my other main reasons. Like, I really hope that the next movie doesn't focus on a lot of the human versus the Na'vi, like it kind of has been. Like, the endings are always just like one big war, which I'm okay with. Like, it's a lot of cool action scene and the flying and all the tribes coming together. Like, it's really good cinematic effects, cinematic choreography, like all of that good stuff. However,
yeah, keep going.
It felt like 2 and 3's ending kind of similar. You know?
Oh, yeah. It felt like 2 was supposed to be almost like part of 3, but honestly, I will say at the same time, it feels like 3 was meant to be split up into 2 movies, and the fact that they didn't, it made it such a better movie. Like, it would have probably ruined it if they split that movie into 2 movies, which they easily could have done, just on the length and the way the plot was driven. Like, just a really good movie, you know, very good hype plot points, then low plot points, then build it back up again. Like, you know, they did a good job with it. But I'd say the second one is definitely the worst one by far, but I think it was more so just establishing more rules to the world of Avatar. But I still think the ending was just like, yeah, it could have been so much better. It was good, but it could have been so much better. I felt like it just, the reason it wasn't better is to make this one be so much better, to be honest.
Hold on, I got to tend to my child.
You're fine. I will say, it almost feels like Dune 1, where Dune 1 was good when I first saw it, but after seeing Dune 2, Dune 1 was way better after seeing Dune 2. Like,
yeah.
But I still liked it. And Yewa, she looking kind of bad though, you know? What? That's crazy.
I'm not making a comment on that. But, dude, I just feel like all these movies are just keep, like, a setup after a setup after a setup type movie.
Oh, and you just reminded me. What's crazy is the whole plot of Yewa kind of builds right into the fan theory that Yewa is a giant mushroom that's infected the entire ecosystem of the planet and is low-key an alien creature to even the planet of Avatar, and it is made like a co-symbiote relationship with all the creatures on this planet. That's what's crazy. I couldn't believe that they actually brought that plot point in. I was like, are you kidding me? This Avatar might have gotten so much better with that plot. The fact that it's a mycelium and a mushroom, I'm like, hold up. That just brought so many theories to light right there. So, like, it could be crazy because, like, I remember reading that theory that it was basically switching the perspective of, instead of humans being the bad guys, they're actually the saviors, and they're liberating an entire planet from an alien, like, mind hive controlled, like, system, you know? And I was like, holy crap, that changes the entire, like, view of the movie Avatar, which is crazy. But at the same time, I guess it's like, is that thing doing anything bad to the creatures? You know, is it actually beneficial to all the creatures? If so, then why would you technically ruin that? But it would also be...
it would give off a big, like, reason as to, like, why humans can't breathe air there anymore.
Exactly.
If it's something that, like, over time they just became accustomed to, like, evolution.
Yep. Or it could be that symbiotic relationship creature made it to where the planet is not livable for the alien creatures that currently are there, but because of the symbiotic relationship, they can now breathe it. And at one point, maybe they did breathe oxygen, and we just find out that they changed their DNA. Crazy, right? Crazy.
I mean, okay, so here's one thing that I really dislike about the movie. In the first one, we obviously saw that, yes, they had that big base camp, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so throughout the second one, it looked like it got a little bigger, right?
Yeah, that's when they had the whole spaceships landing on the planet, even.
Yeah, right, that's what I mean. So it got a little bigger, but in the third one that we just saw, that bitch was massive.
Okay, so part of that is only because of the video games. A lot of that is, like, actually explained in the video games. Like, the video games
really?
kind of
It
take...
ties into that?
Yeah, it actually takes place, like, after the first movie and before the second movie. So it gives you a lot of lore in between, and then the newest DLC they dropped takes place after the second movie and before the third movie. So you actually get a bunch of, like, lore in between, and the whole time, yeah, we're following the main fights, like the main characters, but in the background, dude, they're setting up a whole colony. Like, they're clearing out entire forest sections, dude. It's crazy. Like, that definitely needs to be, like, a subplot where I think in this next one, the kids need to really go more involved into the human world, just so they can see what they're doing to the world of Avatar. You know, because right now it shows them every time just hunting down creatures, and I'm like, the game of Avatar focuses more on the pollution that everything the humans are doing is causing. So it's like it's killing the water life, the plant life, the air life. Like it's literally destroying the grass and the plants. Like it shows you so much more that it's actually doing. So like, given you can kind of make that inference because it's clearly like in the first Avatar, I feel like that's kind of what they were showing. You know how much they were fucking up the ecosystem, the humans. So maybe they just don't feel like they need to tell that again because we still kind of understand that's what they're doing. And plus, they did emphasize it in the third one, saying like, you know, if humans come, they're gonna fuck up this place just like Earth. You know, talking about when they decided to kill Spider and all that.
Yeah.
So I feel you. I do feel you. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think they get the excuse just because it's in the video game. It makes it sufficient for the movie plot. I think that's terrible storytelling too.
I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Yeah, I think what they could have easily done is just given us a little 5-minute, you know, what do you call it? Compilation of just like show them building up.
Do like an animated series, dude. It's the world of Avatar. So many people would have watched that.
Easy. Shoot, they could even focus another human the whole time.
30-minute animated series, dude. You could have told so much.
Oh yeah, make it like Into the Spider-Verse style too. Oh my god. Especially because with a little animated TV show, you could give us so many more details about the creatures and how the Na'vi like use the creatures to make sure to live their life. You know, like that co-symbiotic relationship with like the planet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. I do like though that we're getting more tribes for sure. That air tribe is definitely going to be the next one, and we're going to see.
Told you we were going to see some shit.
Yeah, no, that shit was peak. We're definitely gonna see like a whole pirate like armada that's using those things. And I'm calling it now. Eventually we're gonna see a giant like flying manta ray that's like some giant flying like fortress. I'm calling it.
Dude, I'd be down for it. I'd like to see their home world. That should be crazy.
Oh yeah. No, it's probably some giant flying creature that's so big it's just like almost, you know, people mistake it for like those floating boulders, but it's just so big. It's just got all like, it's just crusty on the outside or something.
It is huge.
Yeah, I can see something like that for sure. But Avatar,
I mean,
I
yeah. I did. I mean, it was cool to watch him get back on the beast. It was pretty cool. It was definitely cool to see that. That was peak. It was cool to see the Colonel having a good time too, dude. I'm telling you, that shit was just starting to like it a little bit. I was like, okay.
Honestly, one of my favorite times was when they worked together to save the children, and then he's just like,
yeah, dude. Jake's just like, yo, why don't you just like live this life? He's like, you know, man.
He's like, it ain't for me, buddy. Yes, he had to get betrayed by the humans a couple more times, you know, before he's like, alright.
I see what you saw, Jake. I see what you saw, bro.
Yeah, he's like, why didn't you just tell me that Poontang was like that? Just
yeah, right. He's over there snorting that magic dust, getting that magic Poontang.
Yeah.
So that's some strong shit.
I'm dead. Literally, though. That's so funny. What's crazy,
bro, that
they're
was
both
one of the
alive,
most
too.
aromatic moments in the movie, dog, where he was
when he
like, I'm
pulls
gonna
up.
take the different lady, and he said, drop him.
Drop him. I was like, okay, dude.
Smoked him. She just spots him immediately.
Yeah, no, and it was, yeah, we were right when she spots him again. I was like, okay, that was hard as fuck, too. I was like, damn. But yeah, no, honestly, when Jake and him were working together, and right when they finish and they escape, and he's just like, so you still got your bow? He's like, well, I had arrows. You still got our knives. I'm a little tired. Yeah. He's like, yeah, you're right. I'm just like, okay, dude. No, what's crazy, I'm telling you, because it makes sense, because Jake lost his brother. So they're literally, like, that's like his older brother that he never got to have, you know, or twin brother, but you know.
Oh, yeah, literally. Like, him and the Colonel, dude, and especially they go way back. Like,
way back, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure Jake's only and his brother
by the end of it, they're gonna be a really good team, dude.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be the most lethal team, dude. They're gonna be,
and they're gonna be living together. I guarantee it, dude. That fire lady, dude. the water people, like they're all gonna like. Jake is gonna be the one. Like that's the whole point of him uniting the tribes.
Oh yeah, he's also gonna unite the humans too. Eventually.
Yeah, I was about to say that'll probably be by the 5th movie.
Yeah, that'll be the ending for sure.
If they learn a way to coexist.
I think honestly in this next movie we could see a lot more humans that are deserting the other humans.
Well, I mean, you already have a good amount of them that are. I mean, like, look at Norm. Like, I'm surprised Norm hasn't just become an avatar too.
Oh yeah, facts. But honestly, I could see like even now that they said they have that whole city established, like I'm telling you, you're gonna see this like resistance factions within the humans that are like legit bombing them and everything. You know, it'd be very interesting if another corporation shows up on Avatar on the complete opposite side of the planet, and they're completely like, I don't know, they found a way to like, I could see that definitely being the case, and it being like literally a human and Na'vi versus a human and Na'vi war, like just a big ol' setup like that. And essentially it's gonna be the people following Yewa versus the people not following Yewa, you know. What's interesting is if they dive into Yewa being something actually malevolent instead of like beneficial or something malignant. I guess.
I mean, yeah.
That would be
because like
crazy.
I have my theories about Kitty also becoming all evil too, like, and Spider instead of him becoming like the traumatic, and him becoming the antithesis. It's Kitty.
Oh yeah, that'd be crazy.
Because like AWOL just overruns. But I don't know.
Yeah, that could be crazy. And the fact that Yewa didn't quite look exactly like just a Na'vi, that's also very interesting to me. I'm like, we didn't really see enough to tell anything, but I don't know. I was kind of curious. I'm like, man,
Right.
this really does look like an alien entity. Like, but I think it would also be crazy if for first I thought it would just be some ancient avatar that had been connected to Yewa this entire time, enhancing like all the planet's connections to like the creatures to the Yewa. But nope, something else.
Something else.
Gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Definitely made me want to go back and play the game though. That's for dang sure.
Did it?
Oh yeah. The game's pretty lit. Oh snap! I forgot I got groceries. Are you even here yet?
What are the odds?